Hi guys, I have here some possible interview questions that you may encounter if you're applying for an ESL tutor. And I will give you my answer for you to have an idea. Okay, let's start. Number one question is, walang kamatayang, tell me about yourself. Okay, you have to say your name, age, where you live, educational background, work experience, personality traits, and hobbies. Be mindful that there will be a follow up question about your hobbies. Like, for example, if you say you love cooking, they will ask you if what is your favorite dish and how do you do it. So try to be ready for that, okay? Second question. This is the follow up question that you have said about your hobbies. Tell me about your favorite movie and why. Third question. Do you have an online teaching experience? For this one, if you have an experience already, that's good. Tell them. If you don't have an experience yet, try to use this one. No experience yet, but I believe that I have the quality of being an ESL tutor. I know I'll be experiencing some difficulties there, but I know that it's a normal thing or it's a natural thing for a person to have some difficulties if they're doing it the first time. Question number 4. Why do you want to be an ESL tutor? My answer is, as a mother, working from home is the most ideal setup for me to consider. It is a very convenient way to earn money at the comfort of your home. I'm flexible and I have no concerns about working at night. I'm capable and have the passion to teach online. Question number 5. What was your most significant achievement? My most significant achievement was when I finally graduated from college. Number 6 question. How do you handle difficult students who consider themselves all-knowing? For a difficult to handle student, I need to remain calm and have a gentle tone of voice. I still have to praise them and acknowledge what they know. Number 7 question. How do you see yourself 5 years from now? My answer is, I consider 5 years as a short period of time for me. I see myself still working with that company for as long as I can. I will never give up because it's very convenient of doing it. Number 8 question. What is your goal or teaching philosophy? My answer is, being an ESL tutor, I'll make sure to share my knowledge in English to foreign students and help them build their confidence in speaking that language at all times. Number 9 question. How do you define a good ESL tutor? A good ESL tutor should be confident, patient, and dedicated. They should know how to communicate and interact with the student. They should have an active listening skill to correct the student's mispronounced words. They should always wear a smile. They should always use simple or basic words for the student to cope up with the lesson. And they should always ask the student if the lesson is clear to them or if they have questions to ask. Number 10. How do you encourage or motivate the student? For me, frequently call their names just to perk up their senses. Praise them and interact with the student. Give 100% energy in your voice. And build a friendly relationship with the student. Number 11. How do you build your students' confidence? My answer is, everybody wants to hear phrases from other people, especially from the people we don't know. Same as with a student. Praise them and encourage them that learning English is fun. Tell them that it's okay to make mistakes because it is a normal part of their learning process. Number 12. Do you like multitasking or you prefer to tackle one problem at a time? My answer is, depending on the situation. I could be multitasking or I could tackle one problem at a time. But multitasking has a better edge because it increases your efficiency when it comes to resolution. Number 13. What if the student doesn't want to listen to you? Well, if that would be the case, it would be an alarming situation for me to consider. The student might sense you that you are boring, so you have to uplift your energy by giving 100% energy in your voice. You have to make them feel that learning English is fun, and you need to call their names frequently just to perk up their senses. Number 14. What if the student gave you a low rating or having complaints? My answer is, it's okay with me, no problem with that, because I need to keep in mind that my job is to be nice. I'm teaching foreign students, so we're not living in the same country. We have different cultures, beliefs, and ideas in life. And maybe the student was confused at that moment. Maybe he thought that 1 is the highest and 5 is the lowest, or vice versa. Just giving them the benefit of the doubt. Number 15. How do you deal with the questions you don't know the answer? My answer is, I will always sound confident and never say I don't know. Instead, I will inform the student to give me a minute while I'm looking for a better answer to the question. Maybe to search the answer through Google. But you need to do it discreetly. Number 16. Why should we hire you? My answer is, you should hire me because I have the confidence to be an ESL tutor, and I'm prepared to face the challenges when it comes to learning new things. Number 17. Why should we not hire you? My answer is, if you're not looking for a dedicated person and have the passion in teaching, then you should not hire me. Number 18. What is your teaching style? My answer is, I want it to be an enjoyable and friendly environment, and I want them to feel that learning English is fun. Number 19. What is your greatest strength? My answer is, obviously, my voice. Although I'm already 57 years old, but my voice doesn't sound like my age. And also the ability to learn from my mistakes. Discipline and determination should always be my priority. Number 20. What is your greatest weakness? My answer is, my greatest weakness is it's hard for me to say no, even if it's okay to say no. I just don't want to hurt the feelings of others who's getting a favor from me. Number 21. How do you handle stress and pressure? My answer is, when I get stressed, I just simply do the deep breathing method and it's all gone. Number 22. What was the biggest challenge that you encountered in your life? This is from Rare Job. For this one, I cannot share with you my answer because it's too personal. So you better think of your own challenges that you have encountered, okay? Number 23. What do you expect from our company? My answer is, good tech support, flexible time, high earnings, and lesson materials are well provided. Number 24. What things will you contribute to the company? My answer is, my valued time and effort, and to give the best that I can do. Number 25. How will you handle your first meeting with a student? My answer is, always wear a smile, make them feel comfortable speaking and listening to you, and you should always have a lot of opportunity to introduce yourself to them. Number 26. How will you make your class lively? My answer is, give 100% energy in your voice. Let them feel that learning English is fun. Interact with the student more frequently, and you should call their names to perk up their senses more often. Number 27. What if the student doesn't want to turn on their camera? My answer is, I cannot force the student if they don't want to turn on their camera. But I may ask them, for example, oh, Hannah, I can see here that your camera is off. Would you like to share it with me? And if the students say no, Then I'll say, "Oh, it's okay, no problem," and continue the lesson. Number 28. How will you correct a student's pronunciation? My answer is, we have to correct them with grace. We should always have a gentle tone of voice, just not to offend them. For example, "Okay, Hannah, this word should be read as vegetables." Vegetables. Can you say it again? Vegetables. Very good. That's better. Number 29. How will you get your students' attention when they are crying? My answer is, comfort them with your caring voice. Cheer them up. Like, for example, "Oh, don't cry." Number 30. What if the student didn't get the word you are discussing? What would you do? My answer is, there are words that can be described with a picture, so you have to show the picture. And there are words that can be described with another simple word that has the same meaning. You have to look for the synonyms of that word on Google. But be sure you have to be discreet.